President Biden and Russian President Vladimir Putin are scheduled to speak by way of video call on Tuesday as tensions between the United States and Russia escalate over Ukraine. AP's Naomi Shannon reports.
Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov confirms the two leaders will talk on Tuesday evening as tensions between America and Russia escalate over a Russian troop buildup on the Ukrainian border, seen as a sign of potential invasion. Russia is more adamant than ever that the U.S. doesn't admit Ukraine to the NATO military alliance. However, according to an anonymous Biden administration official, about 70,000 Russian troops are said to be at the Ukrainian border already, and an invasion is possible as soon as early next year. I'm Naomi Shannon.
Polls closed in Gambia Saturday after citizens cast their votes for president in a tightly fought race seen as a test of democratic progress. It was the West African country's first democratic election since former President Yahya Jammeh was voted out of office in 2016. Jammeh, who was defeated by an opposition coalition that backed the current president, Adama Barrow, fled to Equatorial Guinea in 2017 after refusing to accept defeat. Results are expected by Sunday under the simple majority system, but provisional figures are expected to start trickling in late Saturday. Barrow is facing 5 rivals, including his former political mentor. Indonesia's highest volcano on Java Island has spewed thick columns of ash, searing gas, and lava down its slopes in a sudden eruption triggered by heavy rains. At least 1 villager died from burns and 41 others were hospitalized. Mount Semeru's eruption in East Java province left several villages blanketed with falling ash. The head of the geology agency says a thunderstorm and days of rain, which had eroded and finally collapsed the lava dome atop the mountain, triggered an eruption. Sudan's military leader, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, told the Reuters news agency in an interview Saturday that the country's military would exit politics after elections scheduled for 2023. Burhan said, when a government is elected, I don't think the army, the armed forces, or any of the security forces will participate in politics. He added that the deposed former ruling party would have no role in the transitional government. Following an unpopular military takeover led by Burhan in late October that sidetracked Sudan's transition to civilian-led democracy, the two sides struck a deal that reinstated Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok to lead a technocratic cabinet until elections in July of 2023. A judge has imposed a combined $1 million bond for the parents of a Michigan teenager charged with killing 4 students at his high school. AP's Shelley Adler has more.
Before bond was set, Judge Julie Nicholson first asked Jennifer Crumbly about the 4 involuntary manslaughter counts against her.
How are you pleading to count 1?
Not guilty.
How are you pleading to count 2?
Not guilty.
How are you pleading to count 3?
Not guilty.
How are you pleading to count 4?
Not guilty.
Jennifer's husband, James, also pled not guilty. Jennifer Crumbly sobbed and struggled to respond to the judge's questions at times, and James Crumbly shook his head when a prosecutor said their son had full access to the gun used in the killings. I'm Shelley Adler.
Thousands of protesters in Belgrade and other Serbian towns blocked main roads and bridges Saturday to decry a planned lithium mine despite police warnings and an intimidation campaign launched by authorities against the demonstrators. In Nice, the main downtown street was blocked, as was a Danube River bridge in the northern city of Novi Sad. Also in Novi Sad, men thought to be supporters of the government hurled rocks and bottles at the protesters, who responded by chasing them down. It was the second such nationwide protest called by environmental groups amid growing public discontent with the autocratic rule of Serbian President Aleksandar Vučić. Environmental groups have criticized Vučić's populist government for not combating widespread pollution in the Balkan nation. Rio de Janeiro has canceled its New Year's Eve party due to renewed COVID-19 fears. Other Brazilian cities, including Sao Paulo and Salvador, have also canceled New Year's Eve celebrations due to fears of the Omicron variant.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.